legendary battle. We don't even get a description of what to do. No, instead, we are just gonna have to go into the thick of it. That said, what do I want in the end? Really nothing. Meteor is actually not that bad to have, nor round trip, but I already have a strategy down, which is pretty simple. I'll get a purple orb, I guess. And that's still not all of them. Wow. I should have gotten the blue orbs in hindsight. Oh well, I think we're good to go. So let's head in. We're in a weird cathedral area with some weird anti-aliasing. You can kind of notice like an outline here and there.
Again, I must face a Sparta. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.
Irony has favored you this time. Look, there.
Trish!
Don't even think about it. Blink. She dies.
You!
Dante!
So sad that humans will always be humans. No more. Has the Spartan blood been spoiled over the ages? Now, die!
Trish! Trish! No!
Useless scum. Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that... What is the matter? It is time to end your pitiful life.
How much longer are you going to keep zapping? Come out and show yourself, Mundus! Those eyes. Deep in them, I see the same light as in Sparta's eyes. Why my mother?
That useless being. If you need a mother, I can create it. As many as you want. Just like I created Trish.
Silence!
So here we are in the final battle against Mundus. As you can see there, Dante has taken the form of his father, Sparta. This is a very, very odd fight. We're starting off in a different kind of gameplay, like an on-rail kind of shooter. He has that meteor shower, these weird satellite things, the electricity that I'm getting hit by. That beam attack is probably his most deadly, because that does a lot of damage. It can either go horizontal or vertical. You have to destroy the floating blue orb you're seeing. He's also... well, now that it's open, unleash double trigger and do that much. Send a huge fucking dragon his way. Then he's gonna pretty much go back and set up his shield again. You have to destroy the blue orbs in order to get his shield down. You also will get double trigger from trying pretty much anything, even just shooting him. I pretty much just prefer going in a circle in one direction, maybe just stopping here in order to shoot the kanji. Triangle will allow you to do a circle like you can with Vortex and Air Raid. This is kind of almost like a powered up / glorified Air Raid to me personally. The only difference is you don't have electricity. You instead have this fireball attack and that dragon. Let's just send it at him one last time, and then we use Vortex like that to stop him. And we've lost the Sparta form, and Moon has retained his powerful form. That kind of sucks, but we're actually locked into the Sparta now. We also get a full double trigger refill, but well, we kind of lose all the benefits. Sparta actually now has the abilities of Alistair, and kind of has some of Ifrit's abilities. It doesn't have Inferno, but it has the Meteor ability. So what we want to do is get on this rock and go into double trigger. Use Million Stab, anything. Just go to town on him. Sparta gets a huge, huge range boost. It's crazy. Double trigger is your main weapon here. That's really the main way you're supposed to deal with things. This is why a lot of people use the Untouchable and use their Devil Stars here. Here, Mundus doesn't really have many other attacks that vary from his other form. He has this one new attack where he can send some electricity at you by, I think, absorbing the kanji. Like that attack. And you're supposed to reflect it. Like so. It does a lot of damage. A lot of, as you can tell, will damage Dante. I think hitting him back actually will stun him as well. You can also actually attack him from the outer rock to the outer ring with double trigger, but it's just better to get up close and personal. Just use whatever combo. Million Stab is the best one I've found, though, on all difficulties.
My mother risked her life for me, and now you too. I should have saved you.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you. My father's also here now. Rest in peace.
And so we have supposedly defeated Mundus. Trish has sacrificed herself for Dante, and that was the final push we needed in order to, I guess, fully awaken Dante's powers and resonate with Sparta. Sadly, of course, Dante has to leave the Sparta with Trish for some reason. Again, that's like on the final, well, second to last mission. That's awesome. We get a boss bonus. That's pretty good. Awesome. That said, I'll save, and we got one last mission, really. Pretty much proof that this game really was going to be Resident Evil 4. Let's see, I'll save right here. And with that, I will see you all in the true final mission. Mother's Guide. Escape Malay Island, cause just like Resident Evil, now there's going to be a countdown to destruction. Get a blue orb, because that's really all I'm going to need at this point. Escape. Just head for the cathedral. Again, I don't really know why there's a cathedral for Mundus's area of resting. But yeah, those statues we've been seeing that depict a god that resembled Mundus, those basically hints at Mundus this whole time. So now we've got to deal with a few enemies, to deal with these Frost, as always. I think I forgot their name in the last part. I do apologize for that. And, oh, that was the only one. I guess we had to really kill him. So yeah, we have to go back through the way we came, but you're probably wondering, how do we escape exactly? Ah, fucking nobodies. As you may remember, there was actually a plane in some part of the castle. So that's pretty much how we're going to escape. Spoilers, I know, but it's kind of hinted at. Well, not really, but I had an idea personally. We've got enough time to deal with all the enemies. It's really hard difficulty you have to worry about, like, everything else in the game. Huh. I think the Frosts had a late spawn there. Weird. Ah, there it is. I don't know why this is happening again. Doesn't really make much sense. Ooh. Actually, I could use some Devil Triggers, so let's just get some Devil Trigger back, because I do need it for a few things. That should do. Whoa. Why blades? I swore it was something else here. Mundus just had to send out one last attempt at killing us, even in his grave. Crafty little Mundus. And yeah, you have to kill those enemies too. Luckily, we're right by the plane area. That's neat. Of course, I slide right by it.
Has been opened. Dante, You are not getting away. This is where you will die.
I'm not going anywhere. Besides, there's no place to go. Look around. This will be your burial ground as well.
So here we are against Mundus. Warning, if Mundus gets too close, you will instantly die by when he rams you. So just use Vortex.
Powers are weak, human.
You'll be okay. You can do it.
What? Mother.
Dante, use my power!
Trish!
We have to use Ebony and Ivory and then use Devil Trigger. You pretty much need actual Devil Trigger, so just taunt and then go Devil Trigger like so. That's it.
It looks like we have a winner.
Jackpot.
Dante, I will return, and I will rule this world.
Goodbye. And when you do come back, give my regards to my son, will ya?
Trish!
Dante. Dante.
Trish. Devils never cry. These tears... Tears are a gift only humans have.
We're too late.
No, Trish. It's never too late. And we humans never give up. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's rock.
Also, just like Resident Evil 4, you have a vehicle escape sequence. This is actually kind of a joke. You don't even have to move or anything. Even if you get hit by everything, you will still make it out just fine. Like, I am not moving and I'm doing just fine. Press R1, circle, or square in order to fire even, I think, any of the face buttons. I don't know why they throw this in. I don't know. Maybe it's just to throw more into... Hey, did you guys know this game was going to be Resident Evil 4? To, like, just rub that in the wound. I think the damage is consistent across all difficulties, though, for this sequence.
The sky is fair. It'll always be above everyone's head, no different.
Like the sky. I feel like my heart is becoming clear.
Let's not forget, though, the Underworld's evil is still alive. They will someday return.
There's no need to worry, right? Because the world has the legendary Dark Knight Dante. And his sidekick. Devil never cry. Yes? Okay, great. Where's the place? We'll be right there. This one has the password. Sounds heavy.
Okay, let's get it over with in 10 minutes. Can't let a single one of those suckers live.
5 minutes.
More than enough.
And that is Devil May Cry, made by Team Little Devils. Hideki Kamiya, who I believe made, I can't remember what games he made besides this in Resident Evil 2, and I think the original. But he's now the head of Platinum Games, and you take a look at his Twitter sometimes. The stuff he posts are interesting to say the least. But yeah, this is still a game that holds up fairly well in my book. It has some spots that definitely have not aged that well. I made that very obvious in some spots, but I still find it to be a very, very good game still. While the sequel, Devil May Cry 2, is an abomination to me. I don't know why people like it, because let's be real, that game is not good at all. I think DMC has really messed up people's perception of the games, but sequels, Devil May Cry 3 is awesome. I'm gonna get to that at some point, because again, I'm skipping Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 4 is still pretty good. There's not much else I can really say that I haven't said already. The music's pretty awesome. Storyline is actually, I think, really sort of a joke. It's definitely poorly written, but I think it's sort of the poorly written, it's funny kind of thing. Kind of like Resident Evil's voice acting pre-Resident Evil 4. Dante himself, though, I really do love him as a character. He's pretty badass and awesome. A lot of people say his personality is unoriginal. I don't really, well, at this point it might be, but when he first came out, he was pretty decent. Like, he didn't really have that many heroes like that, I think. At this point, maybe it kind of is for the likes of Bayonetta and whatnot. Although Bayonetta, to be fair, is made by the same guy who created Dante, so I think that's why she gets a pass. I have to say, if I'm gonna ever do the food, I'm not sure. Because I haven't even played it fully yet. I find it okay, but I don't know, I have to look into it. And I don't really know what else to say. If you have to play this game, I think that you should definitely go with the HD version. There's a couple of frame rate drops, but I think... Why does that say Gen Asia? Yes. What the fuck? But, okay, anyway. I would definitely say go for the HD version. I only found the frame rate a problem and the inconsistent audio levels and the, what is it, the frames. I mean, like, the resolution just doesn't make sense. Why didn't they fix that up? That's been a problem with almost all HD ports, even still to this day. And I mean, like, only on the PS3. On the PS4 and whatnot, I think they sort of fixed that, more or less. And I will say this, voice acting in this game is really, really kind of bad. Like, I don't get why there's subtitles for the bosses who don't even speak properly, and why they didn't just fix the way they sound. And Dante's lines, a lot of them are pretty infamous. Like, Bayonetta abuses the hell out of Flockhart. I never understood why, because she even says it a few times to non-bird-like enemies, and I'm like, okay, we get it, you're the same guy who made Dante. The same guy who made Devil May Cry. You don't have to put that in our faces. Oh, Shinji Mikami, I mean, whatever. But that last line, oh god. That Dark Soul of Life thing is pretty much infamous. If not only just for the way, the delivery. Oh god. But, yeah, can't really say much else. I think the combat is still fairly distinct. It's very Twitch. People say it's Twitch-based, very 2D-like, and I give respect for that. I like that in a few ways. Hey, Rick, on the final mission. How nice. Boss bonus. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one other thing. Of course, you have to face Mundus 3 times in the end. Rule 3 in this game, remember? But I still think this game has its own charms over Devil May Cry 3 and 4. I would play 3 over all the others, but this game still has some merits for its simplicity, and yet having some decent depth at times. Some things that never came back, like the critical hits and so on. Only 5 stylish. I'm pretty sure I have more than that. No retries, a bunch of red orbs. I'm happy with those rankings. If I could, I would maybe fix the first 2. That's it. At this point, we get selection of difficulties. I'll just go with Dante Must Die. And if you're playing easy, I think at this point they tell you to go back and play on a higher difficulty. So it's really like they're telling you wasted your time. Why would you do that? I'll just leave that. Yeah, sure, let's save. I mean, I'm probably going to use my old file for Dante Must Die whenever I do that. But, let's see. Let's put it here. And there we go. With that said, you don't unlock much else. We see the intro again for some reason. I don't know why. You get costumes, but that's it. Either way, when you restart a new file, you start everything again. Bangle of Time, I'll show this off real quick, I guess. Like you see there, it turns everything into inverted colors. Time is stopped. It works more or less on enemies. And also, any blue orbs you got, they will be replaced with yellow orbs, which can be nice if you don't mind using yellow orbs, which I don't really blame anyone for, on some of the bosses, especially endgame. And even plays the intro stuff again. You also still have Sparta, despite the fact that Dante gave it to Trish. Because it would really suck if they did actually screw out because of storyline purposes. You keep all your other weapons. And also, as I said, some cutscenes when you get weapons, they're not going to play again. That's really why I had to do a new game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really say about Devil May Cry. Good game, good series. Hope we can see Devil May Cry 5 in the original continuity. Hope it picks up where Devil May Cry 4 left off. Hope we can maybe get a new version of Devil May Cry 2. I don't know. Other than that, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys for A Link to the Past and my other future games. And Devil May Cry 3, of course. So, thank you all for watching and see you guys next time.